our children, home. You are safe now.
Yeah. What it do, y'all? It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one. As you guys can see, man, you got the merch, we got the hat on, we got the medical outfits on. You know what I'm saying? We got everything that we need to make sure that we don't get caught up with this greed. But we here, man. We here. My apologies. I know I've been sidelined for a bit, you know what I'm saying? Just doing so much, working, doing content, working out, getting back, my shoulders getting back, so we just been all over the place. But from time, while I'm driving, I do give you guys a quick live, give you guys some understanding. And I know I've been away from the verdict for a minute. Look, I still got the gavel. The gavel is still here. The gavel is still here. It's just, you know, just being tied up. But I'm definitely gonna be on this week. Definitely gonna be on this weekend. So just stay tuned. We're gonna have a phenomenal presentation. We're gonna talk about the disciple Paul and who he was and what he stood on. So just stay tuned for that. But today, right now, man, there's a lot going on in the conscious community, man. A lot going on within the conscious community. And today's conversation is about nobody else but Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar, you have been granted access to be spoken on the ROD pod. So, just to get you guys up to date on what's been going on, for the last month or so, there's been a whole lot of attack going on against Dr. Umar. Now, it started off with this girl he was dealing with. She put this man out on Front Street. She exposed a lot about him, saying that he was a hoarder, excuse me. He's not taking care of his moms. That he don't have a place to live. He's living in Section 8. It's just a lot that's going on. Right? This is allegedly being told by this woman that he used to have a serious relationship with. That was that. Dr. Umar then came on, I believe, like a week later, and said that he has no money and that he needs the people to donate to him. And he also said something. This is the reason why I'm even doing this. He said that he never asked the people for any money. But there's countless videos out with this man asking for money. Not only is there countless videos of him asking for money, there's videos of him bragging of the money he has received from the people. Now, I seen a girl posted, she put up a video giving brothers and sisters a clear understanding into why Dr. Umar is going through what he's going through. But I don't want it to just be on that. As you guys can see the title, Dr. Umar is your modern day Jesus Christ. And I'm going to give you the similarities. Dr. Umar is your modern day Jesus Christ. And I'm going to give you the similarities. Number one, Dr. Umar and Jesus spoke against what you guys will call the system, spoke against the authority, the governed people of those times, whether it was of old and right now. Both of them did that, right? Right? Both of them did that. Hold on, let me make sure I put everything out together. Both of them did that. Both of them did miracles. People are going to say, well, what miracle did Dr. Umar do? The miracle that Dr. Umar did was he gave you something to believe in. He gave you guys a story of 6 doctrines, and he did this for the people. He's a profound known principle, etc., etc. Jesus, Jesus turned water into wine, made the blind man see. These are the miracles. Both of them. Now, neither one can be, you know what? I'll save that for last. Right? Both gain loyal followers. Even through the circumstances that Dr. Umar is dealing with right now, he still got loyal followers. Even though Jesus have yet to arrive, he still got loyal followers. Right? And both got enemies. And according to Jesus, it was the one close to you that did his bid against him. And for Dr. Umar, it's his very own that's supposedly taking him out. Right? Jesus confronted religious leaders. Dr. Umar challenged the education system, exposed economic traps. Jesus was exposing how they was using the churches as a space of gambling, stacking money, and basically making that place into a so-called bank in the Lord's house. And he was upset. Right? Right? Both of them was hated and betrayed by their own, attacked by the powers that be. Jesus was attacked by the Romans, was captured, led captive, was hung on a tree, or some people say was laid on a cross, whatever. Dr. Umar right now is dealing with tax invasion. There's a lenient on his school right now that if you don't pay this $40,000 in a matter of, I believe, 2 weeks, that the state will take it. Right? This is the government. And the prophecies that they said was going to happen. Jesus said that he will appear, he will return, and upon his return, hold on. Let me share my screen here. Hold on. Let me share my screen here. I want to share my screen with. There we go. Right? So upon Dr. Umar's return, Dr. Umar and Jesus, the similarities of their so-called message, Jesus said that he will return. Jesus said that he will bring wrath upon this earth, and that all knees shall bow, right? All knees. Dr. Umar said that he will open up a school for all black boys to come in. And when they come in, they're gonna be taught pure African. They was no longer be called African American, but American Africans. That's what Dr. Umar said. How is these two things similar? This is a promise that can't be met. Let's break down Dr. Umar's. Reason why Dr. Umar will not create a school. Reason why. Because In order for you to have a school, you have to have board members, right? Let me drink my lime and water. I've been cleansing out all the toxins in my body and all that, right? The reason why he can't have a school is because to have a school, you can't just do it by yourself. This man wants to be the plumber, the technician, the electrician. He want to be the welder. He wants to be the painter, the carpenter, the principal, the psychologist, the science teacher, the math teacher. He wants to literally do everything by himself. And when I seen that this is what he was on, I knew, oh, it ain't gonna be no school. When I see how defensive he got every time somebody asked him about the school, it lets me know he wasn't having no school. When I see that he didn't want to talk to anybody when it's pertaining to this school, that's when I realized. That's when I realized that Dr. Umar was scamming. And as a man that comes from Brooklyn, that has families and friends who's in the line of scamming, I knew that this wasn't gonna happen. I knew that when he started saying to have an interview with me, it comes with a fee, I knew he was scamming. When I seen how long it took for a daycare to open with little bit to nothing, no finance, nothing, just needed a setting, a home, a place, and 2 workers and the approval from the state, and you have a daycare. When I see how easy it was for a daycare to be created and how a school is, excuse me, 15 years in and still no school, that's when I know he was scamming. But what made matters even worse, guys, what made the matters even worse was when he had a video out in 2021 that said, come September, oh no, I'm lying. He says, come Kwanzaa, school would be officially open. And that didn't happen. He then said something that was crazy too. He then made a video and stated that everything was fixed. The HVAC is fixed. The plumbing is fixed. We got everything up and running. And then I seen a video of him picking out the colors for the walls. And when I looked up, there was not even a ceiling. I could still see the electrical wires hanging down. That's when I knew, oh yeah, he's scamming. And when the sister came out and said what she said, I started to believe it. You know why? I started to believe it because she said something that none of you guys never caught on to. She said that man lives like a hoarder. Me personally, I remember when he first pulled up to this convention here in Brooklyn. I remember him pulling up in a Nissan Altima. And the Altima was filled with junk. And at first, I thought that was the stuff that he carried along with him to bring in to do the presentation. But the man came inside and nothing came inside with him. So when she brought that out and said he's a hoarder, and then I seen a video of him accidentally flipping the camera around and we see inside his house, that's when I knew, oh, she's not lying. She was really up under this man. She's not lying, because I remember seeing that. And the last thing that made me really know that this is just another scam was when I seen every video that this man was making, he was always making outside or in his car. Why isn't this brother inside of the facility that he owns? We don't care if you are literally in the basement, but you are inside your facility. Don't you find that suspicious? Don't you find that suspicious? Don't you find that suspicious? Yeah. That's when I realized he was scamming the people. Just like Jesus. Oh, hold on. Oh, you think Jesus didn't scam the people? You think Jesus didn't scam? Jesus probably didn't scam the people, but the writers sure did. The people that wrote the New Testament surely scammed the people. The Bible said that think not that I come but for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So Jesus came for a particular group of people. But fast forward, everybody is on that bandwagon. Jesus said that you should hear wars and rumors of wars, and this is going to happen, and that is going to happen, et cetera, et cetera. The promises, the prophecies. Yet, nothing has happened. Earthquake in diverse places. It occurs. Nothing has happened. 2,000 years later, still nothing has happened. Slavery and redeeming the so-called children from the hands of thy enemies. Nothing has happened. Now, the reason why these two are similar is because they gave us promises that they couldn't even keep. They gave us promises that they couldn't even keep. Dr. Umar is your 21st century Messiah. Dr. Umar is your 21st century Messiah. He came, he was able to get all you women on the bandwagon, just like Jesus. The biggest Christian supporters within the Black and brown community is the women. Women are always seeking for a male authority to protect them and guide them and take them away from all the nonsense that they're dealing with. That's why they invested into Dr. Umar. That's why they go to church on Sunday. Because they believe in their minds that one of these brothers is gonna come and redeem them and take them out of these circumstances that 9 out of 10 times they put themselves in. Black women really thought that this man was going to create an all-boys school. He never had a boy, never had boys a day in his life. He was going to create an all-boys school. Who does that? Who does that cater to? An all-boys school. It caters to the single mothers that's looking for a well-spoken, educated, sixth doctrine of a guy to be in the presence of their child in hopes of creating that balance that they know that these children no longer have. When you look at the story of Jesus, Jesus is being promoted that he loves everybody, that you should be like this, you should be like that. Jesus promotes a feminine energy that can only attract feminine individuals. So when you see a lot of guys very engaged, invested into this Jesus belief, you will see that these people are very, very emotional. When I was part of this so-called Hebrew community, I was the one with the fire. Like it didn't make sense to me. I was like, yo, what are we doing? Like, what's up? Like, we got the hands, we got the hands, the feet, and the head. What are we doing? Like, how do we go to the next level? And again, right? And again, and again, we stay stuck right here. And with individuals like myself, when we have that so-called fire, they say, yo, man, I feel that zeal in you. But eventually, through the word and through the understanding, it's going to calm down. And then you're going to move with wisdom, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm like, but what do we do with that fire? Isn't that fire supposed to be what we supposed to run off and burn the entire shit down? You gotta humble yourself, pimp. You gotta humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? The meek shall inherit the kingdom. And the more you read the Bible, the more you see that it's literally a book designed to keep you feminine. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. Why you think there's high homosexualities, high homosexual activities going on within the churches? That's not by coincidence. That's not by coincidence. Why is there so much adultery going on in the churches? This is supposed to be the house of the Lord. You're supposed to be sanctified. There's not supposed to be a single demon that can walk into that presence. Remember when the demon was like, have you come to judge me before my time? And Jesus said, get up out this person, and then jumped inside of a pig and then jumped off the cliff. You remember that? The point I'm trying to make to you is that Jesus said that two or more gathered, he's in the midst. If you're in a house and everybody is praising Jesus, Jesus is supposed to be present, which means that his appearance should also prevent evil spirits from making it inside the church, making it inside the hearts and the minds of the deacons, the bishops, and of course, the protection of the children. But none of these things occur. And why is that? They don't occur because Jesus and Dr. Umar are two of the same people. Facts. It's okay. It's okay. But that's all I got for you guys. That's all I got for you guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I gotta go do another video. I'm gonna finish that and then probably come back later on today. But again, like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your first time. Hope it's not your last time. It's your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th time. That means I'm still on your mind. That means we gotta stay on that grind because it's about that time. Time for what? Time for you Negroes to go get yours, because I'm on the journey to go get mine. And it's your brother, man. You understand? Come on.